Hello and welcome to the Scientimore Applied Sciences Division. We are less than a minute away at this point from as far as we're going to get for the Eclipse. Not going to move it too far because I don't want to ruin my camera. But you can see it is definitely starting to kick in at this point. If you're wearing red or green and you're outside, you're going to see some real funky things happen with those colors when the light shift hits. And you can probably see some of it now, in fact. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I was trying to take video with my phone, but for some reason it's not cooperating. And none of the sites that I can upload to are cooperating. Oh, it has to be under a certain file size. Which gives me, I think, like, I don't know, 20 seconds of footage. So, had to hurry up and get this camera. As you can see, it is 2:05. And I'm hoping that the battery on this thing does not run out. The birds sound a lot different than they usually do, which figures. I mean, animals detect things outside the spectrum that humans do, both light and audio. Part of the reason why thunder scares dogs so much, because they actually hear a lower rumble than we humans do, and that's what freaks them out so much. So, you know, by all means, please take care of your pets. And this is the high point of it all. It is now 2:06 here in the Chicagoland area. This is as far as the coverage will get. From here, it's just going to open up and return to normal. It's projected to that the moon will pass completely outside the sun by 3:21 p.m. So about, you know, an hour and a quarter from now. But it is really interesting, especially if you open yourself up to feeling beyond just what your normal senses give you. It is very different, and like I said, the last time I experienced one of these, it wasn't 92, but it was. I don't even think it was the one during the Trump administration. There was one in there, and I couldn't really appreciate it because I was just too wrapped up in the immediacy. But it is quite an experience. That's a text from an astronomy nut that I know. That's his text tone. I'll check that in just a minute after I get a little more of this. Excuse me, sorry I burped there. But yeah, it is something else, I'll tell you that. Like I said, a lot of things looking, sounding, feeling different right now. And we're not going to get one of these, at least here in the Chicago area again, until like 2044. So, hope you guys got your stuff in for now, because it's going to be a couple of decades before you can feel it again. And, I mean, it's a time of massive shift, of things opening up, and all you have to do is look at the world around you to see that the center cannot hold. So what will be happening on the other side of this, the only way to find out is to live it, and we will. I'll be on this journey with all of you. Let's all be good to each other, and time for my marking. 2:09. So we are officially on the other side of the eclipse now. From here, it's just going to lighten up, and it's just going to get better. It's going to get brighter, and things are going to return somewhat to normal. The actual after effects we're not going to know for a long time, and that assumes that we recognize the difference from what should have been. So be good to each other, be ready. Let's make this change a good one.